everyone, if you are new here, I am Shruti, mom of two, navigating the beautiful chaos of motherhood while chasing my dreams and goals. Life is busy, messy, and challenging, but it's also full of potential. Today, I want to talk about something I think we all face: the inner battle against procrastination, laziness, and self doubt. I've had my shares of setbacks, but I've also learned few valuable lessons along the way, especially after becoming a mom of two. So let's dive in and talk about how you can push through those difficulties and get closer to the life you want. Not long ago, I found myself stuck in a loop. I had big goals but kept hitting the same roadblocks. I would plan, take the first step, and as soon as I hit any roadblock, I would just pause. Procrastination was my biggest enemy. Can you also relate with that? For me, it wasn't just about putting things off. It was actually the comfort of staying in my bubble, scrolling through the social media and not taking action. And trust me, as a mom, there's always an excuse. The kids need me. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. But one day, I hit a point where I was tired of making excuses. I realized that if I wanted to create the life which I dreamt of, for myself, my family, my kids, I had to do things differently. Then I learned the hardest lesson of my life: consistency. Here's the thing, starting off is very easy. We all know that spark of motivation when you begin with something new. But sticking with it, that's the real challenge. I quickly learned that life doesn't always cooperate. The kids might wake up from their nap early, the results of your efforts might not show up right away, and progress might feel slow. And in those moments, it's tempting to give up, but something changed in me when I watched an interview with Cristiano Ronaldo. He talked about discipline and consistency. He said, do the work even when you don't feel like it. That's how you build mental strength. I realized that growth happens not when the things are easy, but rather when you push through discomfort. So I made a promise to myself, no matter how messy or chaotic it gets, I will keep going. There was a point when I used to feel like laziness was my problem, but now I've learned it's more than that. Laziness isn't just lack of effort, it's often fear in disguise. Fear of failing, fear of trying something new and not being good at it. I came across the expectancy value theory, and this was the game changer for me. For this theory, it says our motivation depends on two things. First, the value of the reward, and second, our belief in our ability to achieve it. For example, if someone offered me $100 to run a 5 kilometers marathon, I might just shrug it off and not feel the reward. But if the rewards were $5,000, I would be more determined. That said, if I actually didn't believe myself that I can complete the run, I would still hesitate. This made me realize that my struggles weren't because of the lack of ambition. It was because I doubted my ability to succeed. Another big shift came when I started seeing failures differently. I used to see every sign as a setback that I wasn't good enough. But now I see the failure as part of the process, a stepping stone, rather that being a dead end. I knew this since grade 4 because we studied in social science that Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He did not see those attempts as failure, but as steps towards success. This perspective inspired me to stop quitting too soon. For instance, I have been just giving up on making the video because of my little tiny one, but that's just an excuse. I mean, I've realized that I can just make videos, and right now he's having the best days of his life, so it's only going to grow from now on. But now I have learned to embrace inconsistent time frames, but with consistent actions of mine. In life, not everything works out as you plan, and that's okay. As a mom, I've realized that my kids watch everything I do. They learn more from how I handle challenges than from what I actually say. When I show resilience, they see it. When I prioritize my goals, they see it too. When I take care of myself, they see it too. Motherhood has taught me that progress doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to move forward. Whether it's taking 15 minutes in my day to make a video like this, or spending 30 minutes to learn something new, every small step counts. Here comes the biggest lesson of this video. If there is one thing that I want you to take from this video, it's this: don't let the fear of failure keep you from trying. The only way that you can truly fail is by not trying at all. Every time you hesitate, ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? And trust me, most of the times the answer is, maybe I'll just learn something new. So to anyone out there juggling hundreds of things at the same time and still dreaming of more, know that you are not alone. You can overcome procrastination, self-doubt, and laziness. Start small, stay consistent, and keep showing up, even on the hard days. Because every little effort that you make today brings you closer to the future you want. Not just for yourself, but for your family. Let's grow together, one step at a time. See you guys in the next video.